Hello, hello.
Ancient alchemy truly is fascinating.
Today I'm gonna be just doing my usual dailies, working on the new event, and maybe doing Navia's quest if I have some time today. Hopefully I do, but I'm looking to mostly get the event and my dailies done today. This is my usual team of New Galette Official, Furina, and Baiju. They are kind of my powerhouse team. I want to get Raiden on the next banner that's coming out, and maybe replace Fischl with Raiden so that I can put Fischl on my Alhaitham team. For the Abyss, because right now this is my main team, and this is my secondary team that I've been using for a lot longer, ever since Alhaitham came out. But right now I need to do my daily commissions, so I am gonna get my friendship team out. Let me see. Perfect. Okay, I do have almost 80 resin. So I'll also probably do domains after this too. Oh, nice. Let's go. I haven't bought the battle pass this week yet. But I do plan on it. I'm a very low spender in Genshin. I really like... I mostly just buy Welkin and battle pass whenever I run out. Which is, you know, not that often, so it's about $20 every month or so, a little bit less than that because the battle pass is 40 days usually. But let's get these commissions going. Currently, I have my commission set to Sumeru, simply because I'm trying to get all the achievements in the game. And almost all the achievements I need left are from commissions, and Sumeru is where I need the most. So it's just a way of trying to get things done quick. Is this a synergized team? No. but Lynette is currently my babysitter. I use her
Didn't quite do. And
to babysit the rest of my team. Because the rest of them are pretty small, not very powerful, because I don't use them that often and none of them are built. I just recently got Tainari while I was pulling for Nouvelette. I have C1 Nouvelette.
Over here.
And I lost his 50-50 twice. I think I got Mona or Chi-Chi and then Tainari, but then I did get his good weapon first time, thankfully.
Surprise.
Perfect. Okay. But yeah, Lynette's my current babysitter. Her build is not perfect by any means. I don't really use her that often. I just had artifacts for her and decided to put them on her. I don't really know what's best for her, but I don't even have any constellations for her. But I do have her talents up to 999. I do like whatever characters I'm building. I just kind of go all in for them. Is it a cost-efficient way of playing this game? I do not believe so, but it's what I do. Because if I'm gonna build a character, I'm gonna try and put all my effort into building them, so they will be useful to me in the future, maybe on a different team. But right now I don't really have a team set up for her, but one of my friends does play an anima-only account, and she's pretty useful on there. I either use her or Heizo, because my Heizo was my first DPS on this account, that I actually wanted to build and put effort into, which, you know, is a weird choice, I would think most people would say, but I really liked his playstyle, and he came out when I came back to the game. I made this account about a day after Genshin Impact actually released, but I didn't play it. A friend of mine told me about it and wanted to play it with me, and by the time I downloaded it and got even a foot, like 10 minutes into it, they told me that they weren't interested anymore, so I never really gave it a second chance. But recently, within the past like year and a half or so, a different friend was talking about the game, and I decided to pull up my old account and just start playing again, because I never actually got to play, which is why my account is actually pretty old. If you look at my UID, it's a 603, which is pretty old account. But I do enjoy playing this game a lot, and I got in, I think the first event I ever did was Perilous Trails in the Chasm. It was right before the summer event of last year, not this past one, of 2022, which was so cute. I loved that event, but the thing is, it was so hard to get every single puzzle done and every chest, because I'm a try-hard at this game and just cannot learn to play it normally. I have to go hard in the dirt, just play, and try hard it up. I think that's just how I am though, especially with games that I really like. I fell in love with this game, although because it was such an old account and I don't remember like any of what happened in the early parts of the game, because I wasn't paying enough attention, and I was just so excited to play the game. I did not I didn't read that much about the story, especially in Mondstadt. Mondstadt's whole Archon quest, I just did not read, I did not listen to. So I think I'm gonna make a second account that's gonna be a specifically stream account. Which I don't know what if there's gonna be any special like parameters to it or not, but I hope that it'll be fun nonetheless, even if there isn't anything particularly interesting, like anima only or spells only, or I've seen a lot of those like challenge accounts, like even a Nuzlocke account. Those seem so difficult and challenging, and I'm not sure
Add Astra.
if I could even
Thank you for completing today.
do that, you know? But I hope I can, because I think having a separate account for stream would be fun. I am saving up for Raiden, as I said. Right now I do have 104 wishes for her. And not much else. I really wanted Navia. I think she's so pretty, and like genuinely her gameplay looks so fun. But I need Raiden, and she comes out in like the next banner. So I can't risk pulling on her. What I can do, I haven't done any of the test runs yet. So I think if we try Navia out, I think that'll be, you know, something rather than just being sad that I don't have her.
Boba, get them.
But I do have all of my friends
This one's got your
do
name
have
on
her.
it.
So
Everybody stand
if I don't
back.
want to play as her, they did say
Your life is mine.
I can log on to their accounts and just,
A proper send-off.
you know,
From the Spina with
mess
love.
around
Coming
for a
at
little
ya.
bit.
You're
But she
toast.
is so fun. Look at her. Her axe is genuinely one of the prettiest weapons in
Coming
this
at
game.
ya.
Like, it's so hard to explain just how much I love this axe. Like, it's not like anything we've seen in the game before. Oh, that was easy. Didn't expect that to go so quick. But I think she's so wonderful. Like, I loved her story in the Archon Quest, the Fontaine Archon Quest. I think she had a really sad story, which I feel like we typically only get really sad stories from NPCs in the Archon Quest. But Fontaine was a real tearjerker for both Navia, and pretty much everyone in Fontaine. Fiorina, even Nouvelette had his moments. But Fontaine Archon Quest was probably one of my favorites. Genuinely, it was so fun. I loved it a lot. Okay, oh, let's do the other test runs while I'm at it. I haven't even started Roses and Muskets, so hopefully that works out well. I don't know how long, like, the first quest is. Um, hopefully, oh, I forgot that she goes into the ground. Hopefully it's not like
Stand clear.
too long, but I do want to take my
My
time with it.
apologies. Yeah.
I forgot that Ayaka goes in the ground. I don't have Ayaka. I'm not super
Sakura swirl.
interested in her because I have a lot of I have Ganyu, and my Ganyu's kind of built like a truck. Well, she's a glass cannon really because she hits hard,
Yeah.
but if she gets hit once,
Enhanced cannon will module 75.
she's down for the count. Which I build most of my main DPSs that way.
Sumetsu.
Not really the best idea, but I get the job done.
Absorption chest. Judgment. Yeah. Yeah. Whirling snow. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really like her. I don't like characters that go into the ground. I just recently got Mona. And she's on my list to build right now.
Ready,
But
steady,
oops,
go.
didn't mean to do that.
I'll protect us. Animal test.
But I do
6308.
kind of
Animal
wish
can't run.
she didn't like
My apologies.
go into the ground like Aya does, because I feel like switching between those types of characters
Judgment.
can be really annoying. I know Wanderer is also kind of annoying to switch out of, simply because you can't change characters while he's in the air, so you have to go to the ground and then change characters. So it's really give and take when it comes to those types of characters. Let me see. I've already played as these characters. I don't really want to do those test runs right now, but what we can do is do some domains before we get to the event. Okay, I am building Furina official, and my new Valette, I can always use better artifacts obviously, but right now he's built pretty well. But I do need those artifacts for official and Furina, especially Furina. Right now she's working on 3 artifacts, so I kinda need more from her. But you will be able to see just how cracked I think my new Valette is for only being C1. I think he's pretty dope. There will be others that disagree
By
though.
royal decree.
He's not like best of the best obviously, but he does some pretty good
Let
hits.
the world collide.
Ow. The only bad thing is that sometimes she'll just like either doesn't want to switch in or refuses to switch out, and that can be kind of annoying. Which is why I'm like, maybe Raiden would be better and Fish can just stay on Alhatham's team. But we'll have to see. Let's see. Not good. Not good. Not good. Okay. Let's continue. I love that for us. I also love in this newest update, they made it so that you spawn right next to the key. Honestly, best quality of life update that they've given in a while. Probably because running up from that platform every single time was the bane of my existence. I hated that.
Silence!
It was just so long, and for what? And for what? 36 seconds isn't too bad for that domain. That domain can be an absolute terror. Trash. Why with the defense percent? Why? I have no clue.
Strike a pose.
Strike a
With mine echoing song.
Okay. Ah!
By royal decree.
Settle down! The tides beckon.
tides back. Honestly, Nubel's so real. I love him so much. He's so sick. Not just because, like, he's strong, but, like, I think his character was so cool. I love his cane. I think him having a cane and the alluding to the water dragon sovereign, or hydro dragon sovereign, having 3 legs was, like, amazing foreshadowing. But once again, trash artifacts. Let's keep chugging along.
Odds revealed by
Bow. Ah!
Ow.
Remember, health comes first.
let the world collide.
Let the mighty be humbled.
Okay. Perfect. Okay, sorry. Sometimes this domain really makes me have to concentrate on what I'm doing. Let's see, anything good? No. Once again, trash.
Mind the side effects.
Mine the side
Showered
effects.
with praise by royal decree.
Gosh, switch out. I do play on controller, simply because playing on PC for
As you
me
wish, main Fräulein.
is
The
kind of
tides
hard.
beckon.
Well, playing on mouse and keyboard has always been a little bit hard for me, personally. I don't know what specifically about it, but I feel like my fingers just don't reach all the keys when they should, and it messes up rotations. So I've leaned towards controller, because at first I played on mobile, which I don't know how anyone plays on mobile and does well. I applaud them for trying and doing what they do, but that's not me. I can't do that. Okay. Give me 1 second. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, sorry, I had to go grab something to drink. But I am back. Oh, look at that. Crystals. Come on. I usually use my geotine when mining, but I haven't had them out And this team is consisted of 2 catalysts and a bow, so they can't really mine. But that's okay, I can mine for them. No problem. Okay, let's see. What all do I need? Oh, I can also play some TCG. I still have a few in Fontaine that I have to do. I don't know how many there are. I think there's only 8, thankfully, because I love TCG. I was so hype when Genius Invocation came out, but over time it just got so stale that I just could not play it anymore. I don't know, there was something about it, but I do have almost every card, like overworld card person beat, but I do not have every single like person playable card beat. Okay, I will shut up for the most part for cutscenes, but I will try my best not to interrupt.
Seriously? But, Mr. Morris, I don't understand, sir. How can you only be telling me this now?
Uh-oh. Xavier,
I'm afraid
I
that there's
freaking
nothing
love
really
Xavier.
I can do. I'm really facing a crisis. My hands are tied.
Uh-oh.
But what about my film?
Have we heard his voice before?
I'm afraid you have to come up with something on your own.
Rat tail.
Take it from me. Sometimes you just have to let things go. Same goes for this film festival.
Uh-oh. I love seeing Xavier back in Fontaine, honestly.
Oh.
Hey, isn't that Xavier? So
Xavier.
he's back in Fontaine
I forgot
now.
that it's French. So it's Xavier, not Xavier.
Oh, why, if it isn't the dear Traveler and Paimon. I really didn't expect to bump into you here at this time.
It's been a
Well,
while.
I was doing just fine until I received some terrible news just now. The investor I was working with for my upcoming film has fallen upon some hard times
Uh-oh.
and is no longer able to provide the promised amount of funds.
I didn't
Can't you
expect
just find
Xavier
a
to
different
sound like that.
investor?
I'll be honest. But he's fine.
Unfortunately, that's not how it works. We had signed an agreement specific to the Fontanalia Film Festival, stipulating that I cannot work with any other investors until the festival is finished.
Oh,
The
wow.
Fontanalia Film Festival? What's that?
Oh, is this your first time participating in Fontaine's Fontanalia Film Festival? Then allow me to fill you in.
Okay.
The Fontanalia Festival
You
was
look so
established to
happy.
commemorate the legendary Loch Knights, who went on a quest to search for the Oceanids and eventually welcomed the
Aw.
Hydro Arconageria. The holiday is deeply connected to the founding of Fontaine, as well as its unique laws and trials. It's one of the most important festivals for this nation.
Oh.
What's with that weird expression on your face? It's like you're trying really hard to remember
Uh-oh.
something.
What's he hiding?
Ah, I was just trying to recall the exact description from the books, in order to avoid
Oh.
any unnecessary arguments over semantics.
Okay, that's
I
weird.
usually try to recite things straight from the source.
Well,
Okay, covering all your
we're not
bases, I
Genshin
understand.
now. It's just like the Windbloom Festival in Mondstadt, and the Lantern right
Oh
below it.
yeah.
Yes,
Subaru doesn't
those
have
are
something
festivals of a similar variety.
that's like
Who
yearly.
doesn't like a good festival? And just like those of other nations,
Which is
Fontaine
kinda
will
weird,
hold a
but-
plethora of events around this time each year. To commemorate the Loch Knights,
But-
people will imitate them by putting on special costumes, raising golden cups,
We
and
love
going door to
cosplay.
door asking for pure water.
It's
But
like
a few years
Halloween.
ago, Lady Farina started to find the whole idea a little drab, and so decided to change the part about pure water to sweets.
So it is like trick or treat.
Really doesn't surprise Paimon at all.
I love that.
The whole thing seems more akin to a carnival now, and it's quite popular among the kids. Every year, you can hear a bunch of them
Bruh.
saying, "Trial or treat."
Not trial or
Oh,
treat.
that sounds pretty fun. But how does that connect back to the film festival you mentioned?
Ah, yes, it appears I've strayed off topic. I just got too excited after seeing you.
Chevreuse is
Let me
in the
get back to the
background.
point. The Fontanalia Film Festival is an event proposed by the Fontaine Film Association this year. Now that film technology has matured as a medium, it's the perfect time to introduce more people to the art form.
Okay.
During this time,
I'm down.
people may submit films to be evaluated, and the entry with the highest score will be given the Farina Award by the association.
Oh.
The what award?
The Farina Award! You know, after the
Look at
Hydro Archon.
her.
They coined it while Lady Farina was still in power, but even though things have changed, no one has made any motion to update the name.
As it should
Perhaps
be.
everyone still thinks of it as a pretty appropriate name. Even though she isn't the Hydro Archon any longer, Lady Farina is still Fontaine's superstar.
Shit.
Anyone with eyes can see the way she
I
shines
love
on the
Farina.
stage.
She's probably one of my favorite Archons.
Alright, guess the name does work pretty well when you put it that way.
Yeah?
Oh, but who would have guessed there'd be an issue with the funding? How will I ever explain this to Miss Chiori? Not to say
Chiori!
all the other actors who
She
traveled
looks so
all the way
pretty.
here from Inazuma.
Chiori? Sounds familiar. Where have we heard that name before?
Yes, that's her.
Chiori.
I asked her to oversee the event's art direction, including the design of the actors' costumes and appearances.
Okay.
Oh, Paimon remembers now! Navia said that her clothes were designed by Chiori, and Kirara's outfit too!
How to describe her? Well, she tends to be pretty direct and can be very forceful
Oh.
when it comes to dealing with people. The fashion
The
world in
Thundering
Fontaine has dubbed
Seamstress?
her the Thundering Seamstress.
I wonder what vision she
Her
has.
remarkable designs have led many
It'd be
Fontanians
cool
to
if she
become
had
very
something of her in
interested in
Geo, 'cause she
Inazuma.
looks kind of
Anyway,
Geo.
Chiori is acquainted with all the actors I've invited from Inazuma. Without her help, I don't think I would have been able to get such an international cast for the film. She really is a kind soul.
Oh.
Who are the actors from Inazuma? Do we know them?
Why don't the two of you accompany me to the Aquabus station to welcome them?
I wonder,
Judging from the
I
time,
think
the
I
Aquabus should be
remember
arriving
Ayaka?
shortly.
being invited? Let's go see. I'm so excited. This event's gonna be so cute. I already know it. I'm I'm genuinely excited. Oh, look at them in their little armor. Oh. Jeez. Okay. Let's go to this one. Oh, geez. There's a lot. Should we continue the main story quest? Yeah, let's continue the main story quest. I forget how to get to the Aquabus station. I think you can teleport from up here. Okay, let's go. Okay. Ugh, I need to call the live. Waiting for these lifts in Fontaine takes so long. But the Sumeru Desert, the monuments, those were rough. Those were genuinely rough. Those took even longer. What do you think it is? The Navia line? Oh, nope, it's further down. Clementine line, maybe? I hope. Oh, Chiori! Wonder if I can get a look at her without triggering the quest. Oh, nope, I triggered it. Look at her. Her shoes are cool. Those are some sick shoes. What was her vision?
Miss Chiori?
I miss Chiori.
Your talk with the
She is
investor
Chio.
sure went fast. The Aquabus hasn't even arrived yet.
Oh, I didn't
Oh.
expect her to have
And
that
who are
kind of
they?
voice.
Allow me to introduce
I thought she'd be
you.
more cheerful.
This is the Traveler and Paimon.
Pleased to meet you.
She has a Geo. Okay.
We've
I'm
heard
happy.
the owner of Chioriya Boutique is a skilled seamstress, so it's a real pleasure to finally meet you in person.
Oh, she did make Navia and Kirara's outfit.
Well,
Navia's so
thank you.
pretty.
I strove to create an outfit that matched her
Her
high social
lashes are
station
so
as the
cute.
demoiselle. So tell me, what happened? I can tell the conversation didn't go quite as expected.
Ah, well, it's like this.
Okay.
Ugh.
Uh-oh.
I know, Chiori, you don't have to say it. You did remind me that this investor was a little bit sketchy.
Yes, there's no doubt about that.
Uh-oh.
But how could
She
I
is-
pass it up? He offered me twice as much as the others.
Uh-oh.
And therein lies the problem.
Yes, but just put yourself in my shoes. After obtaining such an excellent script, the budgets that the others had proposed were nowhere near enough. It's difficult to find someone willing to front such a large amount of Mora,
I feel like
so...
Xavier gets
Don't
shafted
be sad, Xavier. We
really
might be able to
often
help
by
scrounge
his
up some more
hubris.
together for you.
He tries to do these big projects and they don't always work out
Oh,
for
thank you,
him.
Paimon. That means a lot to me. But the cost of the film is staggering. I'm afraid that any Mora we can scrounge together in a short amount of time won't even be...
We need to move on. What's happened has already happened, and there's no changing it. But now's not the time to give up.
Thank you.
What? You're saying that you have a plan?
No, that's not what I mean.
Ah.
I'm simply saying I wouldn't give up just yet.
Very
The
smart.
actors I recommended aren't just after Mora after all.
And who are they? I think Ayaka is there. Oh, Ayato? I didn't realize he'd also be there. I'll be honest. Yoimiya!
Really? Then where do you live?
Yoimiya's been
We
all around
Melusines
to
live
that.
in Marcy Village. The only way to enter is from underwater.
Oh,
It's
you
true.
must be pretty tired after work every day, right? I mean, you have to swim all that way just to go home.
We are so thoughtful. But some Melusines choose to live in the Court of Fontaine because it's so much more convenient.
I love Melusines. They're so cute.
This is our stop.
Ayato.
Oh, we've arrived. But I haven't even finished chatting with Aval yet.
Uh-oh.
I also enjoyed Aval's introductions to Fontaine along the way. Everything you described was so clear and detailed that we can't help but want to hear more.
Thank you
Aw.
so much. I'm usually working here on this aqua bus, so I hope I'll have the chance to see you again. There are still many more places I'd like to introduce to you.
Oh, she's so cute. I love her.
Welcome to the Court of Fontaine.
Welcome indeed.
Chiori, you sure have changed a lot. This is the first time we've seen you since you left Inazuma.
I
Oh,
haven't realized it's been so long. I was in such a rush when I left that I didn't even get to say goodbye.
oh.
Thank you for extending the invitation, Mr. Xavier. I'm looking forward to a fruitful trip here in
Seeing
Fontaine.
Ayato outside of Inazuma
It's an
It's kinda
honor to
weird.
have the head of the
he looks
Kamisato clan
kind of
visit
silly,
us.
but
so
he's
there
so
you meant
cute.
when you said you had actors coming from Inazuma?
Oh? It's the Traveler and Paimon.
Also, Ayaka in that dress is
Wow,
adorable.
what a coincidence! Ayaka and I were just talking about you on the way here. Are you also here for the film?
We just ran into Xavier earlier and came over with him.
But I'm not an actress. Sir Kamisato and Lady Ayaka are the real actors here. I'm just tagging along with Ayaka to have a good time together.
Oh, they're so. Oh, I'm glad Ayaka made friends with Yoimiya.
About that, I mean, how was I supposed to contact you when I was making preparations for the film? I figured you were probably busy, and I didn't want to disturb you. So I could only keep you in the back of my mind while I sought other actors to play the lead roles in the film.
Well, yeah, we did play as an
I
actor.
had been
in
thinking
all
about a
those,
surprise reunion with you during our
the
trip here.
Samurai's one.
But you still managed to surprise me first.
Wow, she's so cute.
Oh, so you all know each other already?
Why wouldn't we know
My, what a
Ayaka?
coincidence. What are the chances everyone could be brought together here like this?
That's fine.
Why don't we go to Hotel de Boer and catch up over a meal? I've already made a reservation.
As long as you're paying.
Did you reserve
too, Spud?
Yes, of course, of course. I'll be sure to tell the boss to serve a few more delicious dishes just to make sure.
Very well. Then please, kindly lead the way, Mr. Xavier.
Hmm. Oh, I thought we'd
Wow.
be able to walk.
The buildings in Fontaine are so tall. Just look at how big they are.
Yeah, I guess compared to
And there's the fountain
Inazuma,
that Aval mentioned earlier. It really is a
they are pretty
magnificent
tall.
sight.
And look at that huge spinning sphere. Where does it get its power? Wait a sec. Could it be one of those clockwork
Yumia's
mega
so
we've heard so much
cute.
about?
I love her voice. She gets so excited. Okay, where are we going? Oh, I guess we should probably go this way. Look at this child. I'll get to you. I'll beat you in cards soon. Oh. Oh, it shows like the door icon. I think that's really cool. I don't think it did that before. Or what update did that change? Or is it new? So I'll be honest, don't remember that in our conquest. Fontaine our conquest. So it had to be this update? I don't remember. It's been too long. Okay.
So this is what food from Fontaine is like. It sure is different from what we have in Inazuma. How should I describe it? It seems like you have to go through a lot more steps to make them. And the flavor has many layers too.
Ah, yes. When I first went to Inazuma, I actually thought the food there tasted a little too bland. It took some time for me to get used to it.
That's
Let's
wild.
get back to the purpose of this trip for a moment, shall we?
You can
How have
slander
preparations
their
for the film been coming
food?
along, Mr. Xavier?
Well, I've already assembled most of the film crew, a lighting specialist, a prop manager, and a costume designer. I've also bought the copyrights from the novel's author.
Oh, it's called The Two Musketeers, right? I read the script you sent me on the way here. The story is pretty
Not the
good.
Three Musketeers.
Originally,
the two
I was
Musketeers.
planning to start filming as soon as Sir Kamisato and Lady Ayaka arrived in Fontaine, but I'm afraid I've run into a bit of a problem.
Oh? What is it?
Look at
It
his
has to do
smug
with the film's
face.
investor, Mr. Morris. He suddenly informed me this morning that he's encountered some financial trouble and will be unable to release to me the amount of funding agreed upon.
Uh-oh.
It's said that Fontaine's legal system is well developed. If he has violated the contract, then can't you simply take him to court over the matter?
Well, I'm still more concerned about filming. Even if I were to take him to court, I'm afraid it would take months before the case could even be heard.
True.
Then, is there a way we could raise funds ourselves to solve the problem?
You have
I've
so
considered
much
that
money,
option too,
Ayato.
but unfortunately, it's difficult to gather such a large amount of mora on such short notice. Besides, we have to consider the film festival's submission deadline.
Mr. Xavier, if Ayaka and I were willing to perform for free, would that resolve the problem you are currently facing?
What? No, out of the question. To have you come all this
They just
way
wanna
just
have
to act for
fun.
free? Oh, no, that won't do.
There's no need to worry, Mr. Xavier. My brother and I had actually intended to work for free after receiving your invitation.
They're so cute.
Inazuma has only recently reopened its borders, and needs to strengthen its relations and cultural ties with other nations. We didn't have many collaboration projects with Fontaine in the past,
Well,
so
Fontaine
we hope this
wasn't
trip
out
could serve as a good
until
start for
recently.
the future.
Indeed. You could say that's the real reason why the Yashiro Commission agreed to come to Fontaine.
I understand, but having you two act for free just doesn't seem right.
Yeah, I mean,
Not
they're
at all.
kind of rich.
While we're officially here to conduct a cultural survey of sorts, we must express our sincerity if we want to establish formal cultural ties with your nation. This film
Yeah.
will serve as proof of friendly cooperation and cultural exchange between
Look at his
Inazuma
little
and Fontaine.
face. He's so cute.
It's my hope that the film can be finished and released as smoothly as possible. If you still don't feel comfortable with this arrangement, I would also be more than happy to be introduced to some other renowned individuals in Fontaine's literary and artistic circles.
Uh, all right. I'll do as you say. Thank you so much. I'll make sure to cobble together enough mora now, even if it means selling my house, my camera, and every single family
Don't do
heirloom.
that.
Come on
Don't do
now,
that.
no need to go that far. I'll also help you out as a brand sponsor.
Yeah,
Me
we can
too.
help. Oh,
Even though I didn't bring much more to spend on this trip, it's still better than nothing.
oh.
You are too kind, all of you. I really don't know how to.
We love a man that can cry. We love a man
Alright,
that can
enough
cry.
about that. Now that we have Xavier's savings, my support, and 2 leads who are willing to act for free, I think we will be able to make this happen. So, instead of Mora, you'll help with filming and production.
Oh, but how can we help with that? We don't know much about making a film.
Alright, pull yourself together, Xavier. Tell us if there are still any open positions left among the crew.
All right. Let me think. We still need a camera operator, a clapper loader, and someone to manage logistics. I originally wanted to personally serve as director, but I've been too busy working as the producer. So the positions of director
Let me be
and
the director.
director's
I
assistant
want to be the
will also
director.
need to be filled.
Please, I'll make the best
Paimon
films.
knows what the director and the logistics support person do, but what's a clapper loader?
The clapper loader is responsible for using the
I love the
clapperboard to
clapperboard.
record and organize the information of each shot when the camera operator begins shooting. The work requires both patience and careful attention to detail.
A clapperboard? Oh, you mean the thing they hold that goes clap when they're filming?
Yes, Paimon.
Yes, that's right.
Yes.
Are you interested in that job?
For sure! Paimon's always wanted to try that.
We love a simple
Alright,
job for Paimon.
Then you'll be our clapper loader. I can find someone from the store to help with logistics. What do you think, Xavier?
Oh, fine by me. As for our camera operator,
Oh,
I was
we need
thinking
the
of letting the
camera
traveler take the
operator.
role.
Oh, she's great when it comes to using a camera.
I want to be the
Paimon
director,
can't even
though.
count how many things we've taken
That's-
photos of during our journey.
Camera's better than nothing.
Yes, that's also what I was thinking. I noticed the traveler had an eye for photography and composition when we worked together previously.
I'm sure that's due to the traveler's journey across Devat and all the places they've seen.
I've seen
After so
quite a
many
few.
adventures, using a camera must be second nature by now.
What do you say, traveler? Are you interested in the job?
Lights, camera, action.
Thank you. It really means a lot to me. Come on, friend. Let me give you a big warm
Oh,
hug.
that was kind of creepy. Why'd he come at
all
me
that's
so
left for us to
fast?
find is a director and an assistant.
I love him though. We love a man that can cry and shows emotion.
Me. I want to be the director's assistant. All we need to do is help the director, right? I can handle that.
All right, then all we need is a director. Oh, all the well-known directors in Fontaine are probably also busy working on their own films these days.
True.
I'm not sure who will have time to help.
Oh, Farina helped out a theater
Oh.
troupe recently by serving as an
Yes.
artistic
Okay.
consultant. She
Purina
could be a good director,
being
right?
friends with
Besides, it's
Yoimiya.
not like she has anything else
So
to do right
cute.
now.
Farina? Do you really think Lady Farina would be willing to help us with our humble
I
project?
mean, what's she doing? Making macaroni?
Isn't that the name of Fontaine's Hydro Archon? My brother has already informed me about what happened here in Fontaine.
Yep, that's her. She helped out a theater troupe not too long ago, and
True.
now she's taking up work as a director.
Well,
I saw that musical. Her performance was perfect, and the storyboards were also excellent.
True.
Don't let her former identity intimidate you. She's the best candidate we can think of right now. You'll never know until you give her a shot.
fine. You're right, Shiori. I'll do anything for the sake of my film. Anything!
Anything, he says. Okay.
Then I'll have to ask the Traveler and Paimon to show me the way to Lady Farina's residence.
That's
I
kinda
just
creepy.
hope she'll agree to...
Do you need us to also come along?
No, there's no need to trouble you with this. Besides, you've just arrived in Fontaine, and I'll just leave this
Go be
task
a
to me.
tourist.
It's
Go
part of
have
my
fun.
duties as the producer.
Very well. Then we'll be waiting to hear the good news.
I'll go
Of
with
course,
you.
Hayato.
By the way, you might want to consider bringing a gift.
And don't worry, we won't simply
Probably a
drop
good
you off
idea.
at Farina's place. We know Farina pretty well by now, so having some familiar faces there should help your chances. Besides, the whole thing was our idea in the first place.
True.
All right, then I'll
That's
start
very
making
true.
preparations. As for the gift...
What are you gonna give her? Macaroni.
A gift for someone who is once
Your
seen as the
macaroni,
Hydro
please.
Archon. I wonder what she would like.
I recall that Lady Farina once fancied a clockwork ring, so perhaps...
Huh? Can't we just bring some desserts?
She would
like
love
the
desserts.
Fontanalia mousse?
But wouldn't that be a little too cheap?
She loves
She
desserts.
does
Paimon.
like desserts, though.
Loves desserts.
Isn't the Fontanalia festival happening right now? I heard Avo tell us on the Aquabus that Farina introduced the tradition of going door to door and asking for sweets. To do something like that, she must have a real sweet tooth.
Yeah.
I agree with Yoimiya. If the gift is too fancy, it might actually make her feel more uncomfortable.
True. It'll make her feel obligated.
Let's go buy some Fontanalia mousse.
I have some in my pocket.
But will that really be enough? We'll be asking her to do a lot of work, you know.
Chef robots. I've never noticed them.
You're right. We need to further sweeten the deal.
Huh?
Oh.
You want something even sweeter than Fontanalia mousse?
Yes, we'll need a gift that's sweeter than any dessert in the world.
But what could that be?
Your words of praise.
Oh. Just butter her up. Butter her up and give her some sweets. Oh, maybe I don't have the mousse. I thought I did. I thought that was her signature. That's okay. Okay. Purina, we are going to your apartment as Purina. Fatui. Leveling up. Whee! Oh, I think I went the wrong way. No, I can go this way. It'll be fine. I think she's so pretty. Ah! Oops.
A bitter pill to swallow.
Running around Fontaine. How close am I to 800 or 7? Okay. I need to mine a bit more and I can probably defeat a boss. And then I'll be good. Let's go.
We're here. This is where Farina lives.
This is where Fury
Okay,
lives.
I'll go knock on the door.
I believe New Xavier. Xavier.
Coming. Ugh. Seriously, who's knocking before afternoon tea?
Huh? Who are you?
Oh, her expression.
Lady Farina, please allow me to introduce myself. I am Xavier, a film director.
Hello. Oh, is that the traveler in Paimon I see behind you?
Look at him.
And who's this?
I'm Chiori.
Ah, the
What?
one from Chioria Boutique. Hello, hello. So, what are you all doing here? Do you need something?
I think it's
You
weird
just
that
get
we
up,
don't
Farina?
just
It's already past
go to
noon, you know.
Furina's house just to say hi. We always seem to go when we specifically need something. And I don't think that is right. I think that's kind of rude. Like, she needs friends. She went through so much. She just needs some friends.
Huh? Oh, Paimon means the weather is so nice in the afternoon and the sun is so warm. Just like how you make us feel. Sleeping in late is a really smart idea.
No. I was just up late last night reading some novels.
This is a small gift we've prepared for you, Lady Farina.
No need to be so formal. I'm just a regular person like everyone else now. Oh, is this Fontinalia
Look at her.
mousse?
She's so excited.
It's one of my favorites.
That's great! So, actually, there's something we need your help with.
Oh.
Given your renowned passion and understanding of drama, I would like to ask that you serve as the director of our film crew.
Oh, but didn't you just say that you're a director?
Yes, but for this particular project, I'm mainly working as a producer. Besides, I'm sure that your understanding of the performing arts far surpasses my
She was
own.
playing a role for
Lady
500 years.
Farina.
Are the Traveler and Paimon also part of the film crew?
Yes.
Yep, we sure are. Paimon's the clapper loader and she's the camera operator.
Camera operator? That can be a pretty technical job, and it directly affects the final quality of the film. Are you really
I can assure you, Farina, I am up to it. I have experience, and I can show you.
I'm not questioning your abilities. It's just that I've never really seen you use a camera before.
Maybe you can come up with a test
That's
for the
fair.
Traveler and see for yourself. If she can satisfy you with her camera skills, then you'd have nothing to worry about and—
You sure are getting better at rolling with the situation, Paimon. Oh, I do wish to see how skilled the Traveler really is with a camera. Alright, how about this? We'll work with what we have. I'll give you some scenarios and see if your work is up to my standards.
Perfect. Sure, no problem.
Very good. It's essential for the camera operator to understand the director's vision. I'll make my
I mean, we
decision
were
after
kind of in
seeing
your
work.
head.
Are you ready? I have high standards, you know. Okay.
I'm ready.
Grab
Let's
the
go.
camera and I'll give you a scenario.
Sounds good. Estelle is the boss of Beaumont Workshop and has always been proud of her forging machine, as it can only precisely control strength of temperature, but also takes no effort from the blacksmith. Let us film a promotional video for her workshop. Remember to emphasize the superiority of her forging machine. Okay. You'll need to film several shots according to the director's requirements and compile them into a video. Camera positioning is key, and you should ascertain the camera position requirements beforehand. When filming, there will be narration requirements. Select the most suitable narration according to the story. Try to satisfy all of the director's filming requirements. After selecting the most suitable choices for all of the camera's positions and narration, you may begin filming and see the results. Frame 1, camera position requirements. You need a scene that shows off the workshop. Okay, locating the corner. Okay, easy. Need the scene that shows off the forging machine at work. Easy. You need a scene that shows the atmosphere. The cell works relaxedly. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Thanks to this machine, the odor of Beaumont Workshop, Estelle can comfortably enjoy each day of work. You need a scene that shows off the atmosphere. Oh, I already did that. Sorry. Camera position requirement. You need a scene that shows off the weapons arranged in the boxes produced by Beaumont Restaurant. Okay, and then narration. Worry not, for the weapons produced by Beaumont Workshop are of outstanding quality, with exquisite craftsmanship and a keen edge. Frame 5, camera position requirement. You need a scene that shows off the Beaumont Workshop. I feel like that's better. Okay, I think let's try. Located in the Court of Fontaine, Beaumont Workshop is a weapons workshop that utilizes forging. This machine can precisely control the force applied and temperature, making it perfect doing exhausting. This goes so fast. Oh, enjoy each day at work. Outstanding quality with exquisite craftsmanship and keen edge. I should probably change the last one.
Oh, it appears that you have
Oh,
more
she
skill
liked it.
than I thought.
That's good. I didn't think she
All
would.
the shots had a great composition, and I could really feel a connection.
Yeah! Does that mean you agree to be our director for...
Did you think I would agree just like that?
She's playing games.
After our performance of the Little Oceanid, I've begun to make a name for myself again, you know. In fact,
Come on.
I've already had several troops approach me for the Fontanalia Film Festival. Unfortunately, if others were to find out I agreed to work with you...
Hey, but didn't we have a deal? What else do we need to do to convince you, Farina?
That's true. Serena's changing the goalposts.
Well, what about the pay?
Huh?
We love
know
a girl that knows
How
her
much you're
worth.
willing to pay me to be the director? The pay is also an important
That's fair.
factor for
That's
me to
fair.
consider, you know.
She does live on her own now.
Well, I can offer you this much?
Why whisper in her ear like that?
That's all? If Nervylet were to hear of this, he could charge you with
That is
underpaying
what-
your labor.
I'm
Oh.
sorry, but our crew is in a tight financial spot at the moment.
I see. Well, even though it's highly unlikely now that I'll join your crew, there's still something I'd like to ask.
Okay.
Oh, our script is an adaptation of The Two Musketeers.
I think it's so funny that it's the two
Wait,
musketeers.
you mean the suspense thriller novel that was a #1 bestseller?
Oh, so Farina's read it too.
Of course I read it. I've always had a keen interest in artistic works that
She is
strike a
the
chord
biggest
with the
nerd.
populace.
I freaking love her
I
so
see.
much.
It all makes
She's
sense
so
now.
cute.
You must have used most of the budget to pay for the copyright.
Not really. The novel's author transferred the copyright to me practically for free once he heard that I wanted to make a film adaptation of the story. The lack of budget is due to another issue.
Rip. Rip Xavier.
He probably just wants to get his name out there. So, Mora isn't the most important thing to him right now. It reminds me of a delivery courier who wears one of my designs while traveling all across Teyvat. I didn't charge her much for the outfit either. The exposure she provides for my brand
Yeah.
is well worth it.
So, are you a big fan of this story, Farina?
Well, it's alright. The pacing of the story is good, but the character relationships could use some work. When I was reading it before, I always felt like some things were left on a rather unsatisfactory note. I have high standards, you know.
Do, 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 do. Okay.
Ahem, Mr. Xavier, if, hypothetically speaking, I agree to be the director, how much freedom would I have in terms of script revisions and creative interpretation?
Hopefully more than you think.
Oh, as much freedom as you would need. I wouldn't dare doubt the tastes of Fontaine's greatest star.
Good. Then I'm free to alter the script as I see fit.
I mean, I hope so. You're very good at your job, Irina. I love you very much. Give me one shade. Okay.
Absolutely,
Absolutely.
no problem.
We're counting on you.
All right. It seems that your crew really can't go on without my care and direction.
So, you agree?
Yes, I agree. Although the pay is well below what someone
Creative
of my
freedom
caliber
helps.
deserves. A great script calls for a great director.
Yay.
I mustn't let a perfectly good story be ruined due to lack of funds. If you
Dang.
have fine cheese and bread, you wouldn't just let it sit on the counter and get moldy just because you lack an oven, right?
I guess.
Oh, Hydro Archon above! I'm not dreaming, am I? Somebody pinch me.
There's no more Hydro Archon, you know. And it's still a little early to celebrate. There's a lot that goes into shooting a film. Although the trickiest tasks of finalizing the script and casting the actors have already been taken care of, we'll still need to reserve
Yeah, that
filming
does sound like a lot of
locations.
work.
Not to say set up lighting and props. And by the way, since we'll be filming The Two Musketeers, we'll need to find an action choreographer.
True.
Ideally,
I can
a
help with that.
professional who has actual experience
Oh,
with
that's where
muskets.
Chevreuse comes in.
Yes, I've thought about this as well. I was hoping that you might know someone who could handle the job.
Yeah.
Me? If this was before, I could have simply asked Lorand. But it's already been some time since I last talked to
Aw.
her. Navia can also use firearms, but unfortunately, her style
True,
is
she
quite
has a gun
different from that of
umbrella.
the characters in this.
Could we ask the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol?
Oh, you mean the Special Patrol's Musketeers?
Yes, that's right. They work with muskets every day. I can't think of
True.
anyone more qualified than them.
They would be under Nervilette's jurisdiction. Unfortunately,
Go ask Nouvelette.
So, in the end, we still have to start by talking to Nervilette.
No need to go
Nouvelette
to all that trouble.
loves you.
I know their Captain Chevreuse.
He is.
Oh, you do?
Oh.
Wait,
Aw, I wanted to see
how do you know the
Nouvelette.
captain of the Special Patrol's Musketeers?
That's
No
fine.
particular reason. Running a business means dealing with some trouble from time to time, and she's helped me out on a few occasions.
That's cute.
In return, I've helped her handle a few situations in which the Special Patrol couldn't get involved directly. So, we've gotten to know each other over time.
Oh.
So you're saying there's been times when the Special Patrol needed a fashion designer to handle a situation? Your work is becoming more and more
Yeah.
mysterious.
Shiori is
It'd be
kind of
best to keep it
suspicious.
that way. Anyway, enough about that. What do you all think about asking the captain to be our musket action choreographer?
Okay.
She sounds
I'm
professional
down.
enough. She is a captain after all. I have no objections.
But I imagine the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol must be busy with their duties. Do you
Probably.
think she'd really have time to help us shooting a film? And then there's the issue of pay.
Well, it just so happens that she's also not the kind of person that's just
She
after
wants
more.
food. I already know
As
it.
for whether she has time, I'll have to go and ask her first.
Then I'll leave that to you.
Macaroni!
Macaroni's on sale today, so I've got to go. You can just tell me how things went when we discuss tomorrow's plan later.
Why
No
isn't her
problem.
signature dish macaroni? I love that for
Having
her.
Farina join feels like a big boost to our team.
Let's go,
Of course.
Pam.
Just wait until the day of our premiere. You'll witness the true power of my name in these lands.
Of
You'll be
course,
so
of
glad I agreed
course.
to help. I can guarantee that even the standing tickets will be sold out.
She's
I'll
so
be sure to
cute.
ask some people I know to see if they'd be willing to act as extras.
I want Nouvelette to act as an
Like
extra.
you're finally getting more comfortable with your own
I guess it's gonna be
reputation
Linny and
now.
Lynette
I
and
didn't
Femi,
ask
maybe?
for the Clapper Loaders commentary, Paimon.
Uh-oh.
Then let's get going. I happen to know where Chevreuse is today.
By the way, I'm curious. If my pay is so low, then what about our two lead actors?
Actually, they told us that they see the trip as part of a cultural exchange, so they didn't ask for any pay.
What? So is every person in Tevat who doesn't want money gathered here to shoot this film? Don't tell me.
I already knew Xavier from before.
It seems the gods have really smiled upon you, Xavier. And that certainly doesn't include me, mind you.
That's funny. She wants to hammer in she is no longer the Archon. And that's so silly. I love her. She's so cute. Do, 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 do. I love Fontaine's music. I think it's so legitimately pretty. Like, Sumeru's had some bops, but the battle music got really stale really quick. Whereas Fontaine seems like so whimsical and just like pretty. And I love that. Where is she? Oh, over. I see her. Look at her. Oh, oops.
All right, this is the place.
But where's the captain?
Her hair is
She's
such
over there.
bright purple.
The
I
one
love
with
it.
an eye patch reading in front of the newsstand.
Oh, her! Paimon could tell there was something different about her.
Yeah, she has purple hair
Kinda intimidating.
compared
Please
to all
wait
the
here for a
normal hair
moment.
colors.
I'll go fetch her. She's working now, so you...
Working? But isn't she just standing there and reading a novel?
She's doing surveillance. Leave her
just
alone.
trust me.
Oh, alright, let's see what happens then. Shiori sure is a mysterious person. She claims just to be a fashion designer, but she knows all these powerful
I'm excited
people.
to see more about Shiori.
The court of Fontaine isn't particularly tolerant of visitors from overseas, so it isn't easy for a foreigner to promote their brand here. Even a local like me just trying to make a film has to face all kinds of challenges. So I can only imagine what Chiori has been through to get where she is today. I'm sure that having more connections has definitely worked in her favor.
Probably. Look
Reading
at her.
on the job?
Are those headphones?
Detective novel.
One main character?
She's so cute.
No. Multiple. Branching storylines.
I see. How's the plot coming along?
One of the main characters is about to make a choice that will affect the rest of his life. I'd wager he's going to make the wrong choice.
Any way to speed things up? There's something I need your help with.
You know that doesn't depend on me. It all comes down to what the character chooses.
Which is exactly why I'm here to help.
Why would something do that? Do anything suspicious in front of someone that is clearly in uniform and
Alright.
so
It
bright?
appears he made the wrong choice in the end.
Uh-oh.
Halt!
Huh? What's going on?
He's not even
Hand
looking
over
at it.
whatever you're holding.
Oh, it's just a book. I didn't buy anything else.
Then I'm sure you wouldn't mind letting me have a look.
I bet he put something
Excuse
in
me,
between the
officer.
pages.
I don't mind you standing around here, not purchasing anything, but I'd prefer if you didn't disturb my customers. It's bad for business, you know.
Don't give me that act. You won't be able to get off so easily either.
Uh-oh.
I am Chevraz, captain of Fontaine's Special Security and Surveillance Patrol. I will say this one last time. Hand over whatever you're holding at once. And before you do anything unwise, let me remind
like
you
your
that I'll have you
boots.
on the
They're
ground
like
before you can
thigh-high
even think
boots.
about making a run for it.
All right. I'll give it to you. But please let me say something first. If there's any contraband in that book, then the shopkeeper here is the one who slipped it in. I don't have anything to do with this.
Noose.
Why, you trying to leave me on the hook, huh? You were the one who said you wanted it.
Uh-oh.
Save it for the interrogation room.
Interrogation.
Take them away,
room?
Letelier.
Well, at least she's free.
What's going on here? One second you're reading a book and the next you're escorting people away.
And who are... Oh! Aren't you the traveler who's been all over the papers recently? Chiori, I'm assuming what you wanted to ask me about has to do with them, right?
Yeah?
Maybe I can let you in on what's happening then. Now that Vache has been brought to justice, no
forgot
new
about
shipments of
Vache.
synth will be made and distributed to sellers.
That's good.
The Fontaine guards have been busy collecting the remaining synths still circulating on the market.
We love a
Thanks
drug
to a
getting
tip from
taken
our
off the
reliable source
market.
here, this should be the very last batch.
Oh, so you were
There's none
pretending to read a
hiding
book in order to
anywhere.
catch the bad
That's the
guy.
last batch.
Oh, Paimon almost forgot to introduce ourselves. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler and Xavier.
Hey, I'm Chevraz. You probably already heard me introduce myself, so I won't bother repeating it.
Why did you just arrest them immediately?
Yeah, Why didn't you make a move as soon as you had the chance? Were you worried that my intel wasn't accurate?
No, I wanted to see if the shopkeeper would turn himself in first. All he had to do was come up to me and say that he didn't know where the synth had come from.
That's
If
fair.
he did that, then I wouldn't have had to press charges on him.
He had the whole day to turn the synth over to Chevreuse. But instead, the moment I came up and blocked Chevreus's line of sight, he took the opportunity to sell it off.
Yep, he made the wrong choice, even though the right choice was right there in front of him.
Dang.
But you knew
Why would
they
he do it
make
right
the
in front of her,
choice.
though?
Yeah, I knew. I was just hoping I'd be wrong for once.
Oh, that's sweet.
Enough about that, though. What did you want to ask me about?
Oh, you see, it's like this.
The Two Musketeers. You certainly have a good eye for a story. So what do you need me to do? Just be the action choreographer for the actors?
Yeah, something
Yes,
like that.
that's right. I want to make sure we get all the details right. I want the actor's posture and understanding of firearms to be as realistic as
Genshin
possible.
Impact.
However, I'm
We
afraid
teach
this
you
work
how to
will
use
require a bit of your
guns.
time, since you'll have to be present whenever we're filming. Also, as for the pay...
No need to say any more. I'll join.
Yay!
Just like that.
Yep, just
Really?
like that.
You're willing to help us with our humble film project?
Yeah,
Sure,
of
it's
course.
no big deal. As I said, we've wrapped up our investigation here, so I don't have any other tasks on my plate for the moment. Besides,
Nice.
I personally really like this novel. I even have the collector's edition at home. Stories where justice prevails over evil never get old for me.
I love that
Then
for her.
we've got a
She's so
deal?
cute. I love her eye patch.
Yes, I'll see you on set
I
tomorrow.
love her hair, her eyes, her little headphones.
Oh
So
my!
cute.
I can
So
hardly believe
cute.
it. I should tell Lady Farina immediately. Oh, and I must tell the prop manager and lighting technician to get everything ready. We start filming tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow?
Calm down, Xavier. The film is going to take more than just a day to finish. Still, I should also head back now and start preparing the actors' costumes and makeup.
Oh, she's doing makeup too?
Guess
That's
that's it for
cute.
today then.
I guess
Traveler,
that is.
Paimon, please stay for a moment. I have something to tell you.
Uh-oh. What do you need
Then
to
I'll
tell me?
take Xavier back. Poor thing. He's so excited that he can't even walk straight anymore. I don't want to spend our first day fishing our producer out of the fountain. Yep,
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Where's Chevreuse? Oh, over here. Next to the Gardamak. Gardamak.
So what did you want to tell us, Chevreuse?
Have you read The Two Musketeers?
Haven't read it
The
yet.
story is about a pair of children born into the household of a baron, and their struggle to survive together and take revenge for their mother.
Oh.
They were raised at the baron's estate, where their mother worked as a maid. The two were illegitimate children that the baron had with the maid, so they were never treated well by anyone. One day, upon returning home, they found their mother had been murdered and left dead
Oh.
on the floor. It was quite evident that the culprits were the other members of the baron's household, who never had any kind words to say to them. However, the baron was able to exert his influence and keep the whole thing under wraps. The mother's death was eventually deemed as a suicide, and there was no chance of bringing her murderers to justice. The two siblings decided to flee and someday avenge their mother.
Oh.
Many years later, members of the baron's family suddenly started turning up dead one after the other, all killed by gunshot. A rainbow rose was found on each of the victims' bodies, being the flower that the kid's
That's
mother
kinda
liked
morbid.
best. The baron believed that the mother's soul had come to take vengeance on him, so he lived in fear each day.
Oh.
But it was actually those two siblings who had fled all those years ago. They relied on each other to survive. They used all of their abilities to collect evidence and clues before executing their plan and exacting revenge on the baron. Their actions let the truth behind their mother's death be known to all.
That's
Oh.
quite an exhilarating story.
Yeah. It sounds pretty fun.
Yep, the baron got what he deserved for his evil deeds, and justice was able to prevail.
Sounds about
It
right.
was just the kind of story I enjoy.
Oh, so is that why you were so willing to join our crew, Chevreuse?
Of course.
You could say it was one of the reasons.
One of them.
Oh, you mean there were other reasons too?
I've read the reports about you. Whether it was at the trials or when you lent your hand to resolve our nation's crisis, you've shown that you've got a strong sense of justice, as well as a great mind for deductions.
True.
Yes, you're as sharp as I expected. It seems you've experienced many similar situations before. There's been a
Wow.
recent murder case involving muskets. The perpetrator's methods appear to be very similar to what is described in the novel.
Oh.
Huh? Really? But Paimon didn't.
The Marachose Phantom hasn't yet released any information to the public because the
why are you
investigation is
telling
currently at a
me?
standstill. The murderer is extremely cautious.
I think I'm considered the
Murder
public.
involving firearms? But not that many people use those in Fontaine, right?
Impossible. We perform a routine inspection of our firearms and ammo reserves every day. If one of the weapons had been fired, it would stick out like a sore thumb. Besides, I trust the members of my platoon. However... Well, that's all I can disclose about the case today.
I see.
Huh? What do you mean?
I hope you all can go back and get some shut-eye.
I
You can
hope so
decide
too.
tomorrow whether or not you'd like to join the investigation with me. I'm aware this might not be the ideal time to add more to your
True.
plate, but the more capable people we have, the better the chances that justice will prevail.
That's fair. Can't someone from Special Patrol help you investigate?
Carrying
But
out
we're the
investigations
Traveler, of
isn't
course we're
actually
gonna help.
supposed to be our responsibility. Our job is to apprehend the perpetrators. Finding them is really up to the Marachose Phantom. You could say I'm taking part in the investigation out of personal
Her
interest.
eyes are so pretty.
I don't want people to see muskets in a negative way, and also, I'm concerned about the similarity between the crimes and the story.
You mean they might be connected somehow?
True.
I suspect so. Just to make myself clear, this is not an order, nor is it a deal of any kind. It's a request, nothing more.
Oh,
If you two have any interest in the case after we finish filming tomorrow and are willing to assist me, then I would be most grateful.
of course.
What do you think, Traveler?
Let's give it some thought.
Yeah, you're right. Paimon's getting a little tired too. We've really been hustling all day.
True.
You'd better head back and get some rest. It's good to keep a calm mind, especially when you're about to make an important decision. Otherwise, when the moment comes, you might end up like that shopkeeper and not even realize that the right choice is right there in front of you.
That's true. Oh, Act 1 complete. Nice. More primos. Oh, while we wait, let's go do those other quests, which I think were over here. Well, at least there was one over here. Yeah, this one. Take your positions, form ranks, muskets up, take aim and fire, repel the enemy. Come take part in the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol special event and experience the joy of being a musket sharpshooter. Musket? A concept we're too familiar with. Looking at the stalls that the guards set up, Paimon can't help but wonder what the event she mentioned could possibly have to do with the Fontilia Film Festival. It's the Super Zenith boss level forces. What in the blazes are you doing here? If you do help me promote my booth, I'll be able to hit my quota for sure. Who in the what now? That blah 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 forces thing isn't another weird nickname for Paimon and Dolo, is it? That's right. It's a title for you two that is becoming popular among some members of the guards. You might not remember, but we're actually met before. But considering how ordinary looking I am, the fact that I'm just a mediocre sharpshooter, I'm not surprised that I didn't leave much of an impression. Anyway, let's just pretend that this is our first meeting. I'm Turena, a Special Security and Surveillance Patrol trainee, and I'm in charge of handling all sorts of odd jobs for the patrol. Given how popular the film festival is, the Special Patrol is hoping to ride on its coattails by running a publicity campaign with the aim of spotting hidden talent among the citizenry. So, ta-da! Behold, the shooting simulator on the table in front of you, known as the 1,000-pace interdiction arc minute sharpshooting zone. This thing looks like a little model of the Court of Fontaine. Aha! But not just the Court of Fontaine. This sand table allows you to change the area, so you can switch to wilderness scenery if you want. Much less spectacular than the Court of Fontaine, though. Combined by a special pair of optical goggles that the Fontaine Research Institute developed for us, it lets you simulate taking out enemies from on high, just like a real special patrol sharpshooter. Basically, it's a game where you simulate using a musket to aim and fire at targets, right? But the name is so hard to wrap your head around. What are interdiction and arc minute supposed to mean? Cough. I came up with the event name based on the famous line in that Captain Chevreuse once exhorted us with, which aptly expresses our lofty aspirations. An outstanding musket sharpshooter always strives for pinpoint accuracy. At a distance of 1,000 paces, your shot grouping should be less than an arc minute. In reality, though, based on the current processing precision of mass-produced muskets and the eyesight of our sharpshooters, achieving a dispersion of less than a single arc minute when firing from any further than 100 paces away, let alone 1,000, is wishful thinking, to put it mildly. But if we're talking about Captain Chevreuse, I wouldn't put it past her. Whoa, slow down a second. You're making Paimon dizzy. Don't get too hung up on technical terms. All we need to do is have fun. Super Zenith boss level force is right. Sometimes it's not worth overthinking things just give it a go. When I first joined the patrol, Captain Chevreuse told me that too. Anyways, please take these goggles, and when you're ready, you can start playing with the simulator on the table. Well, after talking so much, why don't we try it out? Paimon was curious what it felt like to fire a musket anyways. Looks like it might be fun. Ah! I mean... Let's try out this game then. Okay, so we can do 2 things today. Objects, okay. This takes a lot of time, I hope not. Limited number of munitions to defeat all enemies. In a 1,000-pace interdiction sharpshooting zone, you'll use special optical lenses to aim and shoot opponents. Press the aim button to start aiming. Aim at your targets and press the shoot button to fire bullets at the target your lens is aimed at. Defeat all opponents to complete the challenge. Ammunition is limited in some scenarios. Utilize the limited ammunition to defeat all enemies. Adjust... Yeah. Okay. What all do we have here? So I need at least 20 munitions left, and how many do I have? I have 50. Okay. Jesus. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Okay. What? Okay. That's wild. Oh. Oh, and he's gone. Oh. Got him. Where's the... Oh. Oh, where'd he go? Let's see, where did... How many do I have left? Okay. Bam! Honestly, that's kind of fun. I like shooting. Didn't expect it, to just be straight up shooting. Defeat all enemies while protecting the high-value target. The high-value target may appear in certain scenarios. Defeat all enemies while protecting the target. Yeah, okay. Where's it going? Oh, you can really, like, move. Where... Oh. There, got him. Let's go. Oh, no. Oh, goodness. Okay. Got him. Got him. Uh-oh. Where is it? Okay. They're going around so far. Oh, jeez. No. Okay. Jesus. Why do they need 2 shots? I think that's outrageous. Okay, where are you going next? Got him. Got him. Got him. Jesus. Did I do it? Oh, that one was kind of tough. That was a lot of concentration. I didn't expect to have to do that. Okay. Kinda don't wanna accept that yet, because I'd be wasting points. What I can do... I don't want to do that. Okay, let's collect... Why? Then collect these. What's this? Oh, that's... There's one for every day. Okay. Oh! I have the weapon. What does it need? Well, let's look at it in the inventory. I know it's gonna be like down here. Nope, that's the wrong one. Here it is. I am going to... Oh. Get it up there. Oops. Details. Ascend. Oh, I can ascend it. That's good. Why is it 1 star? 3 star and under, please. Wow. Confirm. Ooh, I have a lot for this actually. Is it? Okay, there's a 1.5. I can continue to ascend this. How many of these do I have? I didn't expect to have this many. Jeez. Okay. I'll probably put these on my Ascension Planner. I don't have enough for that. Okay. That is fine. I got it to 70, which honestly, not that bad. Not what I expected. But oh, these are all my weapons I have. Not a ton. As you can see, I've been farming for characters. I still don't know if I want to give Ye Miko an EM build on this set or on a different set, but we'll have to see. Who is this one? Oh. What's your event? Vantelia Film Festival. Great job. You really outdid yourself this time. As things stand, finishing the project before the deadline is nothing but a pipe dream. I'm not... I'm not just in for a scolding. The boss is literally going to kill me. Why is that young lady over there crying? You think she needs a doctor? I wonder if there are any professional therapists in Fontaine. When did you get here? Thanks for your concern, but right now what I need is a doctor that can resurrect my dying career. Damn, I think everyone needs that. It's only a job. Worst case scenario, you can always get another one. Work is pretty important. Maybe we should help. Getting a new job is worse than dying. Everything you learn goes out the window. You have to start all over from scratch. That's fair. Just talking about it like this won't solve anything, though. Why don't you tell us more about your problem? That might be a bit hard considering it's a technical issue. Now, just how can I explain it? Well, first thing first, my name is Helene? And I'm an engineer working for the Fontalia Film Festival's equipment supplier. I'm mainly responsible for developing audiovisual equipment. To achieve a certain effect when filming, our client requested us to develop a kind of stabilization platform that can carry film cameras while moving at high speeds. These stabilization platforms also need to be able to carry puppets that look like actors or model animals, playing the part for groups in the background. The way they'd be able to keep the cameras fixed on the actors while moving at high speeds or save them from having to splash out the cash to hire hordes of extras. On top of that, they insisted that each platform had to be less than a third of the cost of a camera, and that its lifespan had to be at least 30 years. How is anyone that picky? Even for a master craftsman, producing something cheap but durable that works well and is nigh on impossible. But I managed it. After all, the customer's always right. We've had fussier clients before, and I've nearly run myself into the ground trying to satisfy them. Then what's got you in such a huff? The problem is, I don't have anyone to test it. I've created the product, but unless I can get it tested, the project can't be considered complete. All the testers who have a basic grasp of mechanics or physically fit enough to have already been employed by the Fontalia Film Festival for more important work. If the client receives a product that hasn't undergone proper testing and it turns out there's something wrong with it, I'll have to cough up 10 times the original payment amount in compensation. All I can do is hang around trying to sell our products while I look for some outside assistance. Even if it means I end up losing money on this contract in the end, so be it. After all, it was my boss that signed the agreement with the client. But I'll be the one on the hook if we have to compensate them 10 times the value of the contract. Yeah? That's pretty wild. Let me see here. Okay, we've come this far, might as well tell us what testing involves. That's right, as long as it's nothing too complex, perhaps we can handle some of the simpler stuff. It might not sound difficult, but it's harder than you think. To confirm how the stabilization platforms perform when running at extremely high speeds, I set them to avoid anyone who gets too close mode. The tester has to run after the stabilization platforms within a specified area and chase as many platforms as possible into the target area as quickly as possible. For some with poor stamina like me, chasing a stabilization platform for more than a few steps is enough to make them collapse from exhaustion. It's just a bit of running around. Now that you've described it, Paimon's positive this will be a piece of cake. It's just a few machines, just you wait. We'll be hot on their tails in no time. You might even end up overtaking them if you're lucky. Testing limits and that sort of thing is a walk in the park. For real? What, genuinely? You're actually serious? Then I'll pay you, please. The commission. We won't say no to that, but under the circumstances, if we accept too much of your money, our consciences, I can speak, wouldn't forgive us. Just pay us however much you usually pay your testers. Miracle workers, that's what you are, not just doctors, but miracle workers, here to resurrect my dying career. The testing site is an empty domain near the city. Well, I'll leave it to you two then. You have my undying gratitude. After this many years in the business, finally a bit of luck. The boss won't be killing me tomorrow after all. After you finish this job, maybe you should consider switching bosses. Probably a good idea, Paimon. Oh, look at the little blubber beast. He's so cute. Okay, I'm gonna try and do these other ones. Give me a sec. Let's look. Do. Let me see. Okay, so let's do special lighting and stars of tomorrow next.
If Paimon remembers right, we're meeting at Hotel de Boer. Let's get going!
I will do that in a second. Let's continue these minigames. Mwahaha, my two radiant guests, you're finally here. You must be legendary adventurers of Teyvat and rising superstars, Dolo and Paimon. That's us. We're certainly well known among the Adventurers Guild, but superstars of Teyvat? Perhaps just slightly over the top. After all, there are still many people out there that haven't heard of us. Paimon feels like everyone we've met who comes straight out with such flattery ends up asking us to do something for them. Out with it then, what do you want? Oh, no, I don't want anything from you. I simply wanted to put forward a win-win proposal. Join forces with me, Fontaine's most talented experimental film director, Melise, to become the next big star of the big screen. Once you've made it, money, connections, it's all yours. Wherever you go in Teyvat, no one will dare stand in your way, and you'll find yourself walking down an endless red carpet rolled out just for you. I'd rather not attract even more unwanted attention, but I like it when people stand in my way. We don't even have much experience acting on camera. If it were true that we could get famous just by collaborating with you, then why aren't you already a super famous director, huh? And where are all the other stars that you've worked with? You saw right through me. If only someone would set up a special training school for actors. I need someone who's not only knows how to fight, but also how to control their expressions and inject emotion into their lines. In short, I need someone who can do it all. But such a genius simply doesn't exist. So far, I've only finished planning the regular acting parts of my avant-garde production. I haven't even started on the action scenes, let alone finished my first film. I'm worried that I have to resort to employing stunt doubles, so that's why you two are such perfect candidates. Does stunt doubles mean that what I think it does? You've hit the nail on the head. It's a perfect solution to having actors who can't fight. We are pretty good at fighting, but won't people be able to tell that we're not the same people just by looking at our faces? In theory, yes, but the action scenes are absolutely central to my experimental production. If you do a good enough job, I'll make the regular acting scenes into silhouette shots. There weren't many lines to begin with. I'll make the other actors cake themselves in makeup and adjust their silhouettes so they fit your profiles. With a bit of lighting magic, no one will even know the difference. In the way, the regulars actors would actually be your doubles anyway. They aren't as well known as you two. I'll even pay you royalties. So basically, if we help you, we'll be handed the starring roles on a plate, just like that. You'll also receive a large payment, and it'll do you wonders for your reputation. And it really does sound like it'll pay off. What do you say? Why pass up such a juicy opportunity? Thank you so much for lending a hand. What a dream come true. Then without further ado, please head over to my experimental studio right away. I'll be back in 1 second. Okay, sorry, I am back. Okay, let's see. Let's continue on with where we were. There will be 4 fighting scenes in the film, each with completely different ambiance. Each scene will also have its very own special lighting. Special lighting. With the special lighting comes on, the action will intensify in line with the corresponding place in the script. With your experience, I'm sure you'll be able to get the hang of it in no time. Once all the remaining scenes are filmed, we'll finally be able to wrap this thing up. Perfect. Okay, so then we have these 3. Okay, so they're kind of far away. Let's go to this. Where's this one at? Oh, it's over that way. A child. Wonderful. Petite. What is his name? Lumiere. Petite Lumiere. Great day, isn't it? Someone as famous as you, I bet people are always handing you their business cards. You know, Lesto, this kid is pretty sophisticated. Holding another in contempt merely on account of their lack of years is a mistake only the most ignorant people would make. I suspect the two of you are not quite so shallow as that. I didn't intend to flatter myself. My elder brother and I are famous local film directors. Everyone calls me Mr. Petite Lumiere. You plan on giving us your business card as well? Correct! I'm quite keen on learning more about your adventuring experiences. In my industry, extraordinary stories are always in demand. As you appear not to be well acquainted with me, allow me to introduce myself. My elder brother and I have been working together to produce films for quite some time, and have already had quite a few blockbuster successes. Perhaps you've seen employees leaving the factory? No. Oh, that's okay. How about the arrival of an aquabus? Haven't seen it either. I see. That is nothing too remarkable. The road to fame and stardom upon which we two brothers tread is yet long, and we will certainly make even more popular films in the future. Film production, construction, and planning narratives, the performance of actors, and the cooperation between cameraman and director, and post-production and processing, all of it is truly a fascinating process. And among all these, I believe that the process of filming itself is the most technically demanding. What you choose to focus on while filming decides the information that will be conveyed to the audience, the atmosphere they will feel. Of course, the narration is very important, but you cannot expect a story to rely on narration alone. 4 shots. I've always believed that you only need 4 shots to construct the smallest divisible unit of a story. Within just these 4 shots, a genius can work miracles. Would the two of you like to try? Seize the opportunity to reveal the glamour and charm of filmmaking? So what should we do? It's simple. I'll provide you a few simple themes and have already been formulated into short scenes. The important thing is to try out different ways of handling both narration and the camera, and combining them to film a few short scenes. Are the two of you interested? Our interest has been piqued. Marvelous. Then once the two of you are ready, you may go to the filming locations I have already prepared. I will give you feedback on your finished products. Okay, so we have all of them then. Let's do this one. I think this one's gonna be fun. Oh. In trick shots, defeat opponents endlessly. Oh, okay, so it's just a fighting event. Progress, okay. I could do a fighting event. There's 2 of them. Sun Squall. I usually do the 2 times multiplier. Hydro Shockwave centered around your active characters. Dealt hydro damage, I'll cryo damage, I'll big. I don't. I could use. Let's see, I could use Ganyu. Ayato, or let's do Furina. I usually use Sucrose, but instead of Sucrose, let's do Shenhe and Qin. I've never used this team before. Probably not the best thing to do. But I tend to like to use my characters instead of the given ones, because I just think it's more interesting. Okay, for 12 seconds, centered around your active character for refilming. Okay, 4 seconds.
Do your master's bidding! Strike a pose! Let my name echo in song! All hail!
I don't know what the reading I have to get to.
Barbados, guide us! By ordinance divine! Shower me with praise! Let the world come alive!
I haven't
This is long overdue.
tested this part yet. I mean, Kanyu's doing some work.
I swear by my sword!
Not as bad as I
Cryo
thought it would
incarnate!
be.
Strike a pose! Let my name echo in song! For Rex Lepus!
Everything looks so grainy
No
and
touching.
cool. I love the aesthetic. okay.
Go as one! Barbados!
Get so worried.
By ordinance divine, unleashed! Time to shine!
Time to shine.
Yoo-hoo! Blaze over! Access denied!
Ah. I think maybe 6,000? 5,000?
I swear by my sword! Let the world come alive!
I'm not sure.
This is long overdue.
I don't know what I needed. I got gold. Select stage. Oh, okay, so you need 4,000 points. Okay, that's not bad. Normal attacks. By your active character's normal dealing true damage. Honestly, Newlight uses charged normal attacks. They're still normal attacks. So let's do my newbie team. Fish. Let's just do that. I don't think there's anything he can't do. He's kind of OP. And I love that.
Seems like an emergency.
The doctor will see. Shower me with praise!
Shower me with
Time to shine!
Silence! Let the mighty be humbled!
Oh. The way that works, the sound is weird. I don't know if I like it.
A bitter pill to swallow. Remember, health comes first.
Strike a pose! Let the world come alive!
Midnight Phantasmagoria! Silence! The tides beckon.
Let's go. Let's get them
Bow your
in.
head.
The doctor will see. Yoo-hoo! Let my name echo in song!
Okay, and I still have a minute left. Be sanctified. Oh, it's the Holy Turtle now.
A bitter pill to swallow. Taking a turn for the better.
Taking a turn for the
Strike a
better.
pose!
Strike a
Let the world
pose.
come alive!
I think. Oh,
Silence! The tides beckon.
line are so cute. Okay, I didn't expect to get that.
Be sanctified.
13,000, bro? Okay. That's fine with me, honestly. Okay, that unlocks in 17 hours. Let's see. Yeah, I don't want to pick that up yet. Oh. Heck yeah. Look at all the crown. I love getting the crowns. What's in the event shop? Oh. Okay. Well, let's go just down the line. We get them all anyway, so I don't see why being picky will mean anything different. Let's go with the cup. Cool. So we've done this one and this one. Let's go do this one. I honestly don't know what this one is at all. Avoid testers in the opposite direction. Okay. Influenced by all testers? Okay. Oh. Jump boosters can be found in testing. Pick one up. Okay. This will be fun. I wonder if I can do it in co-op. Oh, yeah, it is a co-op game. Okay. Let's go, salad. With a name like salad, you better be good at the game. Total of 5. I'm yellow zone. Switch character. Who do I want to be? I think maybe a tall man. Be Nouvelette. I like Nouvelette. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Okay. I am ready. I took forever and they probably hate me. My target area is yellow. Oh, we're each playing against each other? And... oh, sick. No, no, no. Let's go, little guys. Oh. Get in there. I don't know how many like points is good. Yes. No, no. Hell yeah. 35. Oh, I'm winning. Okay, that's fine. This is such a hard game. Oh no. Oh, I won with 48? Jeez. Dang. Okay. Love that for me. I wonder if it's just like a point accumulation thing, like Wind Trace was? Let's look. Oh, it is. So I can get up to 3,000. This is fun. Okay, I did it once. I want to do this one now. Where is this? Oh, it's right nearby. Okay, let's go. I'm unsure. Oh. Did I never do this? I remember seeing it in my friend's world. I guess I never did it for myself. Heck yeah, I'm always looking for more Fontaine goodies. Okay, let's go. Start shooting into the frame. Requirements and compile them to video. Okay, so it's what we did with Furina. Start shooting. Show the environment that the actress played by Lynette is lost in. I think that's good. Film how the actress looks as she swims through the seagrass. I think that is better. No narration? Okay. Highlight the bewildered expression of the actress. I think that would be that one. And then the sunlight shining through the water, I think. I like this one. There. I think that would be cute. Lynette's so cute. Divine handiwork. Yay! Okay, what about the next one? Let's go to this one. Oh, he's not too far away. Okay. Let's just go here and then run. Oops. Okay. Okay, we need to go behind us. Or is it more in front of us? No, it's behind us. I still have the other one navigating. Which is fine. Zoop. Boom, boom, boom. Start shooting. Under the sweltering sun, the protagonist is waiting to meet with her friend. The latter cannot endure the merciless sun and appears listlessly downcast. Sunglasses, she peered into it. Okay. Okay. Highly oppressive. Okay. I think that would be good. Film the actress. Waiting to show the waiting and show the actress played by Navia's expression. I think that's cute. Film the scene of the two actresses meeting. Okay. Show the expression of the actress. Yeah. It's way too sunny. And then film the actress as she holds the umbrella and sunglasses. That's cute. Okay, let's continue. That's really bright. Look at her, she's so cute. Look at them. I love her sunglasses. I think they're so cute. We did great. Exit. let's... get all of that done. And then get our joyous gift. Let's... I want to get mine. I want to mine. What is... I don't know what exactly. Oh, okay. Let's go to Mondstadt. I like this specific mining spot. I'm just trying to get the battle pass maxed for the week because it does a reset tomorrow. Oh, there's not even much here. That's kind of disappointing.
Yep.
Uh-oh. Okay. We got that one. So we only need a little bit more. And by the end of the day, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get that one. Let's defeat some bosses. Who should we fight? The Pyro Flower is usually pretty easy, but the Electro Cube is just as easy. And it's official. Because Fischl does nothing to the cube. Let's put on... Shengling.
Just sharpen my spear. Yep.
And then I don't know who to fight after this. Probably the Pyro Flower or the Cryo Flower, because they die pretty quick. And I like a quick death.
Mind the side effect.
Let's go. Oh, is he doing rock, paper, scissors? Okay.
Boba, get them!
Bow your head.
A bitter pill to swallow.
Oh, I forgot my little guys. Get him!
Silence!
Oh, they're getting them.
Mind the side effects.
Yay! Yee! Okay. We need one more. Let's go. Honestly, let's just go to the Cryo Flower. Okay. Wee.
Nice and spicy.
Seems like an emergency.
Okay. Oh.
Shower me with that.
Settle down!
And he's dead. Oop, I got to 12. Yeah, I only need like less than 200 more. So I think that total resin will get me over the edge, and then I can use this next week. Or tomorrow, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna go to my teapot. My teapot really isn't anything special per se. I worked on the inside a little, and then one of the islands. That island over there I worked on a little, but I ran out of load space. So
This realm is...
it's Genshin teapot typicalness. Okay. Oh yeah, the wood. I always forget that this exists. Well, let's start up things cooking for tomorrow to gain for the battle pass. I like that it takes away the, like, hey, this hasn't been, or this hasn't been made. It's nice, I appreciate it. Okay. Depot. Oh, I need to get this. Well, I have 2 left. Yes, 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 yes. They also added so much stuff to the furnishing blueprints, and this, I just don't have enough savings every week for it.
If you ever have any
And it's like I like buying out the artifact. And it's like, ugh. Okay, let's head to Mondstadt. Okay. So, it looks like that is where I'm probably going to be ending it today. Thank you for joining me today. I hope everyone has a great day and a good night or whatever time you live. Have a wonderful, amazing time. Thank you.